Hello, dear readers. Welcome to Novel Spotlight. This is an audiobook of the novel The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. Part 22.
Don't be daft. You would have always done something big. She smiled at her elder brother's innocence. In some lives, me and you might not even get on. Nonsense. I hope so. Joe seems a bit uncomfortable and clearly wanted to change the topic. Hey, guess who I saw the other day? Nora shrugged, hoping it was going to be someone she had heard of. Ravi, do you remember Ravi? She thought of Ravi, telling her off in the newsagents only yesterday. Oh yeah, Ravi. Well, I bumped into him in Bedford. Ha, God, no. Haven't been there for years. No. It was at the Blackfriars station. Totally random. Like I haven't seen him in over decades at least. He wanted to go to a pub, so I explained I was teetotal now, and then I got into having to explain I have been an alcoholic and all of that. That I hadn't had a glass of wine or a puff on a joint in years. Nora nodded as if this wasn't a bombshell. Since I got into a mess after Mum died, I think he was like, who is this guy? But he was fine. He was cool. He is working as a cameraman now, still doing some music on the side. Knock rock stuff, DJing apparently. Remember that band me and him had years ago? The Labyrinth? It was becoming easier to fake vagueness. Oh yeah, the Labyrinth, of course. That's a blast from the past. Yeah, got the sense he pines for those days, even though we were crap and I couldn't sing. What about you? Do you ever think about what could have been if the Labyrinth had made it big? He laughed, a little sadly. I don't know if anything could have been. Maybe you needed an extra person. I used to play those keyboards Mom and Dad got you. Did you? When did you have time for that? A life without music? A life without reading the books she had loved? But also a life where she had got on with her brother. A life where she hadn't had to let him down. Anyway, Ravi wanted to say hi and wanted a catch up. He only works on tube stop away. So, going to try and come to the talk. What? Oh, that's. I wish he wouldn't. Why? I just never really liked him. Joe frowned. Really? I can't remember you saying that. He's okay, a good guy. Bit of a waster, maybe, back in the day, but he seems to have got his act together a bit. Nora was unsettled. Joe? Yeah? You know when Mum died? Yeah? Where was I? What do you mean? Are you okay today, sis? Are the new tablets working? Tablets? She checked in her bag and started to rummage. Saw a small box of antidepressant in her bags. Her heart sank. I just wanted to know, did I see much of Mum before she died? Joe frowned. He was still the same Joe. Still unable to read his sister. Still wanted to escape reality. You know, you weren't there. It happened so fast. She didn't tell you how ill she was to protect us. Or maybe she didn't want us to tell her to stop drinking. Drinking? Mum was drinking? Joe's worry increased. Sis, have you got amnesia? She was on a bottle of gin every day since Nadia came onto the scene. Yeah, of course, I remember. Plus, you had the European Championship coming up and she didn't want to interfere with that. Jesus, I should have been there. One of us should have been there, Joe. We both. His expression frosted suddenly. You were never that close to Mum, were you? Why this sudden? I got closer to her. I mean, I would have. You are freaking me out. You are acting not quite yourself. Nora nodded. Yes, yes, I think you're right. I think it's just the tablets. She remembered her mother in her final months saying, I don't know what I would have done without you. She had probably said that to Joe. too, but in this life she had neither of them. Then Priya arrived into the room, grinning, clutching her phone and some kind of clipboard. It's time, she said.
For the next part, stay tuned to Novel Spotlight. And please like, share, and subscribe.